Yeah, it's the last episode. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, we're almost done. This is the last episode. Stay tuned. Team U Show got you. It's about you.
It's about you. It's been an amazing journey. Thank you for staying tuned to the very last episode of the Team U Show. Yes, today we are going to be doing the recap of the first one, which was a soul, the last one, which was the spirit, and today's one, which is the body. We're going to do a recap of that one and also do a quick look at the body. All right, the complete holistic development of a human being is based on the understanding of who he really is, what he has, and where he lives. Who you are is the spirit, what you have is the soul, and where you live is the body. And I'm very, very sure that this episode is going to enlighten you about yourself. You want to know about your body, you want to know how you are fashioned and formed and created, and what you can do with your body. Stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome to the Team U Show. Yes, it's about you. Okay, you're welcome to the last episode of the personal development series. Yes, woo! Alright, you're welcome. I know you have learned a lot from the previous episodes that we've released about the spirit, about the soul, and how we have made emphasis on the mind. Yes, and we talked about the mindset, that the mindset is setting your mind the way you want your mind to set you, and your consciousness, or the content of your consciousness, is what makes you conscious about who you really are. Okay, so it's very, very important. If you have not watched those episodes, please do so that you will understand the continuation that we are going to be doing today, which is the body. Now, a lot of people, permit me to say, a lot of people, because they do not really understand who they are, alright, from the spiritual perspective, they tend to live the kind of life that I call the outward in life. The outward in life. I'll say that again. The outward in life, which means they, because of what they see happening in their physical environment, now that determines how they view or see themselves, and that's a wrong equation. That's a wrong explanation or interpretation of who you are. As a spirit being that you are, and I hope you know you don't die, alright, you are supposed to live inward out, inside out. So what does that mean? It means for you to be very effective on this earthly physical realm, in whatever field of endeavor that you are in, alright, you need to understand who you are first. Okay, you need to live from inside out. So that understanding of who you are in the spirit, that understanding of who you are as a spirit, okay, submitted to the supreme spirit, which is Christ, okay, that will give a direction for your life. And that will give the content for your soul or your mind, and will also direct what your body will do. Alright, and your contact with this physical, alright, world. Alright, the physicists call it the cosmos or the universe, okay, the physical world. Now, talking about the body, let's just quickly go into it. The body is called, now the reason why we are called human, alright, human beings, take note, we are not human doings, we are human beings. So which means you can be doing everything, alright, possible within your ambience, and you can still be wrong. Why? Because you first need to discover who you are as a being before you can know what to do and be relevant, alright, in your generation. I'll say that again. You need to know who you are first, alright, because you are a human being, you are not a human doing. So if you don't know who you are as a human being, and you are doing some things that you've been doing, you will not get a fulfilling result from such endeavors. And that's why we are taking our time to explain step by step, vividly, on a plain language, alright, who you are. So even when I'm invited for speeches or public speaking, seminars, or whatever event on relationships or leadership, on marriage, academics, okay, or business, or investment in real estate, or affiliate marketing, or online stuff, whatever the capacity is, I always love to come from the inward perspective, all right, because if you are not in the know, you'll be out of the flow. So what does that mean? It means that you need to know about who you are first, so that you can be effective in your doings or endeavor. I hope I've been able to establish or explain that. So that's the foundation for this. That's the foundation for this. Now, the body. I've explained the spirit, right? And I've explained the soul, right? And I'm about to explain the body. The body. All right. Now, the body is your container. All right. Your container. Okay. It means it's the house you live in. And the reason why we are called human beings, because that word human is two words. Honestly, it's two words, right? So the first one is humus, and humus means dirt. The man is spirit. Man is a special being created by God. Spirit. All right? So human is humus man, which means man in a dirt body. Man in a clay body. All right, so haven't understood that. So your body is your physical house, okay? Because without your body, you will not be able to interact in this physical world. So, but if you allow that dictate to you the kind of person you are missing the point. Okay, so you are supposed to live in this physical world with your physical body, but through your soul and from your spirit, as a spirit. Do you understand that? So that's what this means. Now, your body. I've explained that your body is what? Humus man. Okay, that's why you are called a human being. So the physical body is the physical sense machine. All right, physical sense machine of the spirit called man. Okay, now types of the body. All right, we have two types of body. Okay, now take note, as a spirit, you are neither male nor female, because it's spirit. Spirit does not have gender. As a spirit, you don't have gender. As a spirit, you don't have gender. Okay, so but the house you live in will determine the kind of gender you have. The kind of gender you have. Okay, the kind of gender you are. Okay, so now the male, okay, is what? Is the male. I'm a male, obviously. All right, so now this is my house. So if you're a female, you're watching me now, you are a female, and that's your house. Okay, you understand? Just follow. So a male is wired to donate. You understand this better? A male is what? Is wired to donate. You donate things as a male. All right, I'm donating ideas to you right now. So while the female, all right, is wired to incubate what is donated. That's how you are wired. Okay, so all of your instruments, all the instruments you have in your body. In fact, the word woman is called wombed man. And coincidentally today, March 8 is International Women's Day. So congratulations and kudos to all the women and female out there. You are doing wonderfully well, and continue to grow and inspire yourself through this kinds of content and platforms, so that you know how to be relevant to your world, to humanity and everyone at large. All right, so that's that. So as a female, all the instruments in your body is wired to what? Incubate whatever it is you're given. All right, as a wombed woman. Okay, so the female, all right, woman. The male is the man, but the woman or the female, okay, the female is a man. As a female, you have a man, which is spirit, on the inside of you. As a male, you have a man, that is spirit, on the inside of you. I hope I've been able to establish that. So now let's move on to parts of the body. Now the body or sense organs in the body are the eyes. Okay, as you can see now, you can see me now. You are using your eyes, but it's connected to your brain, obviously. The ears, you can hear me now, and even the music that's playing in the background, you can hear me now. All right, that's the ears, that's the sense organ. Now the nose for smell. Okay, your body is wired. Your whole body, like from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, is wired for touch. Right, that's the touch sense. And then your tongue or your mouth is wired for taste or for speech. Like I'm speaking right now, so I'm using my sense organ of speech to talk to you through my tongue and with my tongue. So now I explained that the spirit, okay, the spirit, permit me, the spirit is divided into three parts, right? The conscience, the intuition, and what the koinoma, right? If you still remember. And then the soul is divided into four, okay, which is the mind, the will, the emotions, and the intellect, right? And then the mind has three windows, all right, okay, the hindsight, the insight, and the foresight, all right, but it's divided into two layers, which is what? The two layers are what? The subconscious mind and the conscious mind. If you haven't watched the video, please go and watch it so that you understand better. All right, so now, but the body has 5 parts. It's divided into five parts, which is what? The eyes, the ears, the nose, the body, and the what? The tongue. Okay, so, and all their functionalities. So you see, 3, 4, 5. Spirit 3, soul 4, and body 5. Do you understand that? So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, take note. Now, the physical sense helps you to relate with the world, with other people, with things, or life in general. So that's what your physical body helps you to relate, helps you to connect. And because human beings are social beings, all right, you love to socialize with people, all right. So that's socialism, right? So how you look physically is just your house. I need to stress that. How you look physically is just your house, but the real you has no color. Now I need to stress this. So those who are consumed in racism, okay, racism, oh, you're white, you're black, you're dark, no, you don't have any color. As the real you is your house. You can imagine a house that is painted blue, another house is painted black, another house is painted white, the other house is painted purple, the other house is painted green. Okay, so that really does not matter. What matters is the content. All right, the contents, the real you, okay. So that's why those that brought about racism, all right, and colonialism and all the terrorism and all the discriminations in the world, they are consumed, okay, with their color, with their racial color, but the man on the inside has no color. Is that clear? Is that clear? So that's very, very important. So as your body grows old, the more it wears out. That's true. That's growing old. As your body grows old, the more it wears out. Okay. So, but you also need to take care of your body. Take care of your body. Take care of your house, so that you'll be able to stay longer. All right, stay longer here. Because the moment your body is mismanaged, all right, and can no longer stay here, you leave. So that's why I said you don't die. It's your body that's laid to rest. You don't know that? Please do. You don't die. The real you does not die. It's your body that's laid to rest. And if you have the life that I've been explaining here, the life Christ, you'll be raised to eternal enjoyment. Okay? But if you don't have the life Christ, you'll be raised to eternal damnation. So make your choice. All right? It's free will. It's free will. It's free will. Make your choice. All right. So, but as you develop your mind, all right, but as you give the right content to your mind, to your soul, all right, the more you appreciate as a human being. Did you get that? The more you appreciate as a human being, okay, the more you appreciate, the more valuable you become. All right, so now you want to be watching this today, you want to be connected to this person today if I do not have a particular value I'm rendering to you. Okay, even if I'm, handsome. So but that's by the way, right? So what does that mean? What am I trying to tell you right now? What I'm trying to tell you is make yourself valuable. Make yourself valuable. And then you'll be able to relate valuably with the physical world. All right, I'm coming. Appreciate and become more valuable to humanity. So no matter how you look physically, and I need to stress this, no matter how you look physically, you're tall, you're short, you're robust, all right, you are dark, white, okay, whatever you look, however you look, okay, all right, however you look, if your mind is not properly developed, you cannot live a productive life. That cannot be overemphasized. No matter how you look, you're beautiful, all right, you're beautiful, but when we get engaged in conversations and the things that come out of you, and I'm like, oh God, really? So you need to learn, okay, because the truth of the matter is, as the female, even as human beings, your body, okay, your body wears out with much use. The more you use your body, the more it wears out, the more it depreciates. So one of the popular, most important, valuable quotes, all right, that I've heard over time is is that you as a human being, if you do not have what it takes to create value, all right, no matter the packaging you package, it will wear out eventually. It will wear out eventually. So the right package is the package of the mind. Package your mind with the right knowledge. Package your mind with the right content. Package your mind with the right information, knowing that if you are not informed, you will be deformed. If you're not in the know, you'll be out of the flow. Do you understand? So you need to get your mind engaged with the right knowledge. All right, so we are talking about productivity, right? So no matter how you look, okay, if your mind is not properly developed, that's why I had to stress the mindset, the content of the mind again and again, and we are still going to keep stressing it. Go after knowledge. Go after knowledge. If your mind is not properly developed, you cannot live a productive life. So productivity in the physical world is dependent, variably or invariably, directly or indirectly, on the content of the mind. So physical disability is having a different ability that those who are physically endowed may not have. I'll say that again. Physical disability in whatever form. All right, physical disability, which means your body, your house has a shortage in a particular area. Maybe you cannot see well, maybe there's cataract, a disease, or whatever it is, all right, that's happening in your body. Take note, that's not you, it's just your house, right? So physical disability is having a different ability, all right, that those who are physically okay or all right may not have. So the typical example that I was able to discover here is Helen Keller. Helen Keller was, all right, still is, because her memory lives on, all right. She was blind and deaf. And yet she's one of the great women, all right, on that lived on this earth, all right, that touched and influenced a lot of women, a lot of children, a lot of people in the world today. All right, we talk of Maria Montessori, the person that propounded the Playway method of teaching. All right, these people are women, all right, those who give their minds the right resources to be resourceful to their world. All right, so that's that. So your body is very, very important. So if you mismanage your body, all right, you don't give your body enough rest, okay, you don't eat the balanced diet, all right, you don't take supplements or exercise. All these things are very, very important. Sleep, rest, a balanced diet, so that your body can be in shape. All right, so all these things are what you're also going to be learning on this platform. It's an all-round platform. Personal development is all round. As you are giving your mind the knowledge, your body is put in shape, so that you'll be able to be effective on this physical realm. Do you understand? So now let's move on quickly to the relationship between the spirit, soul, and body. Relationship between the spirit, soul, and body. Since we have been able to explain the spirit, we have been able to explain the soul, and we've been able to explain the what? The body. Now, this is the inside out expression. I also already mentioned that the inside out expression, which means you must know who you are. You must know who you are. All right, who are you connected to in your spirit? Who are you one with in your spirit? And then, because if whoever you are one with in your spirit will supply information to your soul, and that supply of information to your soul, to your mind, to your intellect and your will determine what you act with your body. Do you get it? So a lot of people are given to drugs. That's because their spirit is connected to someone else that is different from God, Christ. Do you get it? So, but people like us are given to the word of God, given to the goodwill for humanity, all right, given to bringing many into their sonship and rights in Christ, because we are subjected, all right, to the eternal good spirit, great spirit, Holy Spirit, God Christ. All right, so you see the difference. Do you see the difference? So it is who you are in your spirit that will determine the content of your soul, that will determine what you act out in the physical world. So, but if you are acting something out in your physical world, okay, it just tells us who you are subjected to. So that's the relationship between your spirit, soul, and body. So from your spirit to your soul and then to your body. Now from your body, now the more you are subjected, the more you subject your spirit to the ultimate spirit or any other spirit, will determine what you have or the way you think in your mind. All right, do you get it? The way you think in your mind and what your body will act out. Now, how does your body relate? Now, whatever it is you have in your body, in your physical body, or however you feel in your physical body from this physical plane, okay, maybe what you see physically, what you hear physically, all right, or what you taste physically. Now it influences the content of your mind. Do you understand? It influences the content of your mind. So a lot of people have been living outward in, outward inside, outward inside. That's wrong. That's wrong. And that's why if the foundation is not well properly laid, every other thing will go haywire. Do you understand? So that's the foundation I've been laying for you, that you need to know who you are so that you can live from inside out, and so on and so forth. So man is made to live inside out and not outside in, which means you are not supposed to be moved by physical things, but let your inward environment, the knowledge you have, okay, have inside influence what you do outwardly or outside. So also what you are in the spirit will determine the kind of information you go after and how you view life and how you see things. Do you understand? So get this straight, get this right. Who you are in the spirit, who you are and who you are subjected to will determine how you view life, how you see life, how you are, what you are conscious of, or your subconsciousness, and what you do physically in this physical world. So now the things that your body does, all right, the things that your body will do and are doing. Now, music, for example, there are people that have great voices. It's the body. It's your body. It's your body, right? So you are wired to sing, beautiful voice, or wired to teach music. All right, such intellect to teach music. It's your body that carries it out. Okay, so any other activity, it's your body that carries it out. There are teachers. I'm teaching right now. It's my body that is carrying it out. Okay, now there are people who are farmers. It's their body they are using to work. Right, footballers, technicians, scientists. All right, businessmen and women, affiliate marketers, bloggers, vloggers, workers in whatever firm or factory. All right, doctors, okay, lawyers, architects, bankers, accountants, and so on and so forth. Now, their body have been accustomed or fashioned in such a way through the knowledge that they have to be able to carry out such activities. So the barrier between being able to do a particular thing and where you are now is the knowledge in between. Is the knowledge in between. Your body can do absolutely anything that your mind subjects it to. So if you feel you can't do something, that your body cannot act something, it's because you have not gotten the right skill, the right knowledge, the right information in your mind, so that your body will be able to act accordingly. Do you understand? So that brings us to the point that if you cannot do it in your mind, your body cannot do it. If you cannot see you doing it in your mind, your body cannot do it. If you cannot see yourself moving forward, your body remains stationary. Alright, and being stationary is passivity, and passivity kills. Alright, so if you are not taking the right action in the right direction, it means the information on the inside of you is not correct. So how do you correct the information? Go after the right knowledge. So that's the relationship between the body, the soul, and the spirit, and the relation between the spirit, the soul, and the body. Do you understand that? So that is that. So I'm now, as I'm explaining now, as I'm talking right now, I'm doing something, right? My body is moving, my mind is up, you know. I'm thinking, you know, I'm explaining, all right, trying to make you understand these concepts so that you can live a better, more blissful and productive life in your own life. So assuming I've seen in my mind that I cannot do this, all right, there is no amount of muscle that I have physically, or no amount of gadgets that I have physically that will be able to make me do it. But I've seen it here. I've seen this picture here in my mind. I've seen me here, and I've been able to talk to thousands of people, both online and physically, through the meetings and the people that I talk to from time to time. All right, this is the same process. It's the same process. It's the same process. So if there's anything you are finding difficult to do, get the right knowledge. Keep learning. Keep learning. The more you keep learning, it will reconfigure the way you see yourself in your mind. So if you see yourself in your mind winning, then your body will act accordingly. Do you understand that? So there are people who have some physical disabilities or another. Okay, another example I would love to use is Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, very wonderful guy. Okay, he was a stammerer, which means he was not fluent with speech when he just started. But he had this zeal and this passion to talk, and he started. He saw his mind. He saw in his mind doing it, and then he did it, and he's still doing it. So whatever it is you're looking at that it looks so extraordinary that you cannot do, get yourself the right content. Listen to the right information. Learn the act of doing it. See yourself in the act. Act the act before a mirror and applaud yourself every day, telling yourself you can do it. Because indeed you can. Indeed you can. I'm very sure you can. So we have come to the very end of this series today, the personal development series, and we've been able to look at the spirit, the body, and the soul, and all the ingredients and many more that we're going to be showing you on this platform, all the ingredients that you need to succeed in your life.